Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new, hello. And yeah, today, very exciting. So we go to Florida in less than a week now. And I am so excited, honestly I can't say. So today I've been out grabbing a few bits like some prescriptions. I got some of my meds that I take for the plane for restless legs, and I've come back. I'm trying to sort out my room because it's a bit of a mess, and I'm also starting to pack, so I thought I'd show you what sort of things I'm taking with me. I normally pack bare minimum, to be honest with you. We've got a washing machine there. It's a villa we're staying in, so we don't need like loads and loads, and I'm sure we'll end up buying the odd dress or two. I don't actually have many short dresses because they're all in storage, and obviously we were expecting this trip. I do have a couple that I've packed, and I've also got some like short dungarees that you've probably seen me wear before. I've packed those, but yeah, let me just show you what kind of luggage I'm taking. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to excuse the mess because, well, I'll just give you a little bit of a tour because we might as well just get the elephant out of the room. Yes, this room is a mess, but it's kind of organised chaos. I know what each pile is, where it's going, what it's doing, so I don't feel overly stressed. I've kind of got like a creative station over there, gadgety bits there, hair products, hair tools. I've got a bag that I want to pack. I've also got some plain t-shirts there. I'm going to take a couple to decorate on the plane to give me something to do. I've got Uno there, which I want to laminate actually. I can't remember, it was a TikTok I saw, but basically somebody had laminated their Uno so they could play in the pool. And I saw that TikTok and I was just like, that is a genius. I do still have my laminator from my old house and it is in the boot, so I need to get that out. And yeah, I'm going to try laminating those so that we've got the option to maybe play Uno in the pool. Over here is like the dumping ground of things since we've moved, so just ignore that. And that is my sad little winter pile of clothing. Not a lot, I know, but do have a few other bits hung up. And yeah, I've been getting out these Halara bags, seeing if I need to use any of them for like packing up. I tend to use them in addition to packing cubes and also to stop leakages of things. So let me run through. We are taking one suitcase. We've got 25 kilograms on the way out and we've got 23 kilograms on the way in. We are only taking this one suitcase. I'm hoping that that's not going to be a regret. We've also got 4 of these on board mini suitcases. We've got 1 each of those, and then we've also got a rucksack each. So I bought this from Amazon. I've got no clue how good it's going to be. Let me just show you inside. Sorry, there's cat toys and God knows what in here. Hold on, let me just open it. Right, so bit of space saving. I bought one of these rucksacks that have got the compartment inside that you basically fill, and it comes with this little vacuum and you basically suck all of the air out and it'll flatten it down so you can put things on top. So I bought that from Amazon. I'll try and remember to leave a link below if you are sort of interested. I just thought it'd be really good for, you know, taking as much sort of stuff back as we can and having that extra room. It's also got 3 separate compartments at the front, so we've got quite a long one which runs at the back, which would be perfect for my MacBook. We've also got another compartment here, again probably still fit a MacBook in there, and then we've got a front pocket, and then we've got 2 side pockets, which will obviously come in very useful for a drink. And then we've got the essential strap that I always tend to use when I have one of these bags that will fit on the handle of my hand luggage suitcase. So that is what I'm taking. I'm probably just going to be putting in here snacks and things for the aeroplane, and probably some of my sewing things as well. I'm only planning on taking like one sewing needle, but I think that will be absolutely fine. I can't see why I'd have that confiscated off me. It's just a little sewing needle. But I might Google that just to be, definitely sure. So I think on the way out, I'm just going to be taking snacks. Let me just grab snacks. There's also toothpaste in here as well for the kids. I've got kind of crisps that my daughter loves. Oh, I bought some more of these locks as well from Home Bargains. I think they were like 99p each or 1.29, something like that. But I've got more of these and they are honestly, really, really good. I got some favourites, Buenos, and my son loves those. I got some Pringles, and then just a selection of sweets. And then, I don't know where I've put them. I've then also got 2 of the little boxes of Maltesers as well. So that will be going in there. So yeah, just sort of easy access to get to in my rucksack, nice and quick. In here will also be going... will be my MacBook, my iPad, and then maybe my Pocket 3 as well. I don't know whether that will go in here or there, because I'll probably film at the airport on my phone, I would have thought, but I'm definitely going to film on the Pocket 3 while I'm out there. So yeah, maybe I might put the Pocket 3 in there. So yeah, I have quite a few devices in here, plus like snacks and things like that. I always take a little toothbrush and toothpaste. These actually were from some, I don't know, like discounty place. I can't remember where now. I have filmed in there before. Is it like Ross on Wye, something like that? And these were, I think, 29p each, or I think it was like 5 for £1. So to pick up quite a few of these, molten brown, but it's just a plain toothbrush and a little toothpaste. Always take one of those on a flight, because I don't know about you, but a long haul flight, oh my gosh, my teeth it just feels gross. And I think because we're going to be up quite early, it's a long day to not brush your teeth. So that is an essential. And I think I've got another one for my husband. Kids are never ever that bothered, but me and my husband always like to go to the bathroom before we land and brush our teeth and freshen up. So definitely packing that as well. I don't think too much is going to be going in this one, to be honest with you. I think mainly going to be take this out fairly empty, because like I said, we're going to pop most of our clothing in the main suitcase, and it also gives us some free space should we buy the odd item. Obviously I'm not going to buy loads. Yes, I know we are obviously hoping to emigrate and you don't want to be bringing it back to be taking it back, but I am pretty low on like shorter dresses, and I think it's going to be around about 30 degrees. It's probably not going to be for me like a short dress kind of weather, so I might, nothing wrong with treating myself to the odd dress. But anyway, I'll also probably pick up some bits for my grandchildren as well. So yeah, that's going to be fairly empty, I think. So suitcase wise, I like to use these like little storage pouches. I know everyone does, but honestly I really do feel that organisation wise they're just brilliant. I've actually fitted all of my clothes in this one, and in this one I've got pyjamas, underwear, bras and a swim costume, and I'll probably put in another bra in there, like a neutral toned, so I've only got dark ones. So yeah, as you can see, that is kind of like me done in 2 of these storage pouches. They're just so good. I do need to sort out my makeup yet. I basically barely take any makeup on holiday. I never really have done, but I'll be taking the usual like concealer, mascara, my eyelash curler, little things like that really, but not a lot. I like to, you know, have a little bit of a break from makeup and let the sun do its thing. And then I've packed a few sort of toiletries so far. So I bought this the other day. It's like excuse me, I've got such a runny nose at the moment. I bought this the other day. It's a Way little hair oil. It's only 13 mils. I thought perfect for taking away with me. This was from Boots, actually. I was really shocked to see Way products in there. But yeah, I've got that as a little hair oil. I've also got a Way hair mask, which I think I showed you back in another video. I'm going to take that to do a nice condition treatment on my hair with, obviously, you know, all of the sun on my hair. So I've got that. And then also in this bag, I picked this up this morning actually when I went to go and collect my prescriptions. It's just a little Ted Baker body spray, 50 mils. Oh God, that's a bit blurred. What is going on? Yeah, 50 mils. So I could even just take this on the aircraft, just, I don't know, feeling a bit fresh. I've got 3 of these Declaw shower gels. Picked these up from Home Bargains. They're 79p each and I absolutely love them. So I've got 3 of those to take, and I've also got a mini facial toner. I also need to pack some cotton pads to go in there. Shampoo and conditioner wise, I'm not taking any. I'm going to buy out there because there's a certain brand, I can't even think what they are now, that I really like, and I've just used it up. So I'm going to buy another bottle there, and then I can bring it home as well to carry on using it. In this little pouch, I've got my toothpaste, my Allodent toothpaste. I've also got 2 of these invisible spray sunscreens. I think I've mentioned it before, but you know, if you've forgotten or you haven't watched my channel before, my daughter is very funny about sun cream, and to be honest, so am I actually. I don't really like thick sun cream. So this is like an invisible spray. You can spray it on. It doesn't necessarily feel like you've got any sunscreen on. So I've got 2 cans of those, and I've also got, I don't know where it is. Oh, here. I've also got this as well. I don't know if you can see, which is factor 15. I might take that yet. I don't know. Oh God, look at, honestly, these cats are like sharks around my bag. You slightly do anything different in this house and they're like, yep, something's going down. And it's like they all sort of like let each other know, yeah, there's a bag out. Something is seriously going on in this house. We all need to come and investigate, which hence what they are doing. Look at them. I mean, what are you both doing? Huh? What are you both doing? You! We have got a cat sitter while we're away. Let me just pop you down there so we can have a chat. Yes, so we've got a cat sitter coming who will be coming out for the full 2 weeks. Coming in twice a day for 30 minutes at a time to feed the cats, change their water and dispose of any poo or pee in their litter trays, which is going to be really good. We've already met her. She's really lovely, and yeah, we feel happy with her coming in and obviously taking care of the cats. Okay, so I've shown you the main suitcase. Obviously other people are going to be adding to the suitcase. I've shown you a few toiletries. I think I'm going to pop in some deodorant, maybe a mini. I've got quite small bottles of perfume, so maybe I just take like one of my small bottles of perfume. I might pop that in. I've obviously got my body spray as well. I'm only taking 1 pair of shoes. I'm not really a shoe girly. I've got one pair of black flip-flops, which I am actually wearing there. Or am I going to take something else? I don't think I've told any of you, but actually let's just have a chat. Okay, so if some of you saw a while ago, I posted that I am effectively now a travel agent working for IntelliTravel, and I'm able to book holidays for anyone. I'm ABTA and ATOL protected through the company. Essentially I work for myself. I can find you, any kind of holiday you fancy, from a cruise, safari, cheap getaway. Travel has always been something that I'm really passionate about, and hence why we do, I guess, travel a fair bit. Anyway, I joined up, and then I found out that perks for myself is that I get 50% off Universal tickets. So I've booked Universal, which was a surprise. I didn't think that's what we were going to be doing at all, but perks are out there for a reason. So yeah, we are going to be going to Universal. Really excited about that. I absolutely love Universal, love the rides, love the 3D rides. So I'm so excited about that. And yeah, our plan is, if it's not massively expensive, we are going to upgrade to yearly passes, so that hopefully if we get our visas, then we will have a park that we can go to when we live out there. That would be lovely. So I think I'm going to upgrade to a yearly pass, but we'll see what that's like there, and we'll see how much it is to upgrade. Obviously I'll let you know. Plans for this trip, I want to relax, but I've got a lot on, and I still need to find a balance to be able to chill out, because I don't want to come back from this trip feeling utterly exhausted. So plans while we're there, I am meeting up with a couple of friends. So I'm meeting my friend Katie. I've met up with her quite a few times now. I don't know when we're meeting up, but I'll be meeting up with her. And then I'm also meeting up with another lady who's actually a subscriber of mine. Her name is Rachel, and she is just adorable. We've spoken once, like on a, I don't know, like a, what was it? Was it a WhatsApp call or Zoom, something like that? I can't honestly remember. Yeah, I'm going to be meeting up with her. So we fly in, and then the day afterwards, we're going to meet up with her and her family, which I'm really excited about, because it would be really nice for my husband to have somebody to talk to. She is popping out to Florida for a week, coming back for around a month, I don't know, and then they're moving out there permanently. So I can't wait to meet up with her. She's also got some teenage children, so I'm hoping that, me and my daughter will make a friend there. It'd be lovely. We are also meeting up with a realtor, so I think the first weekend we're there, we're meeting up there on the Saturday, and we're going to see how it goes, but we may meet up there on the Sunday as well to have a look around properties that we've kind of drawn up a list of, and areas that we've never visited, but we are looking at houses there. And I wouldn't buy a house unless I'd been to an area and I know it very well. So yeah, we want to definitely go to a few areas, including Winter Haven, probably Auburndale. I mean, I think these places are too far out, to be honest with you, but we're going to go and have a look. Poinciana, and there might be another one, I can't honestly think, but we're going to travel out and look at those areas, maybe look at some houses in those areas as well. Looking at new builds, plus also the second-hand market. What else are we doing? We've obviously got Universal. Is there anything else? Chilling, floating around that pool, which I mean, I think I kind of do like pretty damn well, just literally floating around and sometimes talking to you lot. I do love that. Get like a little floaty, you know, one of those, what are they called? Noodles. Always get a noodle from Toiletry, then float around the pool, just lapping up that sunshine, relaxing. I just can't wait. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. We're staying in a different villa this time. The villa that we normally stay in wasn't available. So, well, actually, I'll tell you a story. So we booked our first villa through booking.com, and then I got home from work the one day, walked through the door, and both my kids said, "We have booked a scam." And I was like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean we booked a scam? Well, the villa that we've booked isn't the actual villa. I went, well, how do you know? Because my kids are so intelligent. They had Googled the address and then realised that the house that was listed on booking.com was no, not booking.com, Expedia. The pictures of the house that we thought we booked was not the villa we had booked. So the villa we first booked, which was mainly driven by my daughter, was just beautiful, and it had like a cinema room where like the seats were like leveled up, and they were those big recliner seats, so we were thinking, you know, we could watch like movies in there. It just looked a really nice property. Anyway, obviously found out scam. I rang Expedia, or I did a live chat actually with Expedia. Got my money back the next day, which I was quite impressed with, because they first of all told me 7 to 10 days, which I wasn't very happy about. And then I booked another villa, which I think is from booking.com, which is probably why I got confused. So I think the one that we stayed at Christmas time was through booking.com. So I kind of feel like I trust there. We also did the research that the house is the house that it is advertised as. Again, really nice villa. We're not really sure how many bedrooms it is. It's not very clear. And by pictures, you kind of get confused which room is which. It does say, I think it sleeps, it's 8 or 12, so I don't know, it might be a 5-bed villa, plus I have no clue. But as long as it's somewhere to sleep and it has a lovely pool, I'm really not bothered. And yeah, I love staying in villas. We've never done, you know, any kind of park hotels, just isn't for us. We just love having a base and going back there at night. So I'm really pleased about that. I feel like I got a bargain on my flights. So we're going with TUI, and we're actually flying from Birmingham. So we've only got 45-minute to an hour drive from where we live in. Absolutely amazing. We've never ever flown from Birmingham to the US before. So that would be really nice. Flying with TUI. And I think for all 4 of us, I paid $940 for flights, which I think is a really good price. Villa, I think, was around £1,200-1,300. Again, I think that's a fairly decent price for 2 weeks. So yeah, I don't feel, you know, that it's cost an absolute arm and leg. I feel like we've got some bargains along the way. Car hire, I'm hoping this time it's not a disaster, because last time was an absolute disaster. And the car hire that I booked this time, I've never noticed this before, but it comes with free travel insurance, which is a win-win, because I didn't have to sort out travel insurance, and it also comes with a free additional driver. So I would like to drive a bit more next time. I think last time I drove once or twice. I do find Florida like so scary. I am the most confident driver, but there's something about the driving in Florida just scares the absolute crap out of me. But I need to kind of get on and start driving a little bit more. So I'll probably venture out maybe by myself a couple of times. Don't think I want everyone in the car with me when I'm driving for the first, once or twice. But yeah, really excited. I think what we do now is I'm going to pack up my hand luggage and get in, you know, the treats and things that I've got, and yeah, let's crack on and get that done. I think that might be a puncture kit, so I'm going to put that in the very front pocket just so I know where it is and it's kept safe. Okay, I'm in the bag. You can see, open that up. So I'm going to fill it with my snacks and then zip it back up so that it's nice and secure. Going to grab my 2 boxes of Maltesers as well. Maltesers. Okay. Still loads and loads of room in there, but I'm going to zip that down. Still got absolutely loads of room in there. So probably in the front part, not the zipped part. I could put some like sewing bits and things in there, I think. So yeah, that's that done. Quite chuffed with that. Good purchase. Oh, I need to stick. Oh, Louie. I need to stick my toothbrush, and I think, I think I'll leave that out as well, so I might form a little bag of little toiletries that I'm going to take on the flight. I don't know if I'm going to put anything in this really long bag. To be honest with you, if I'm not going to put anything in there, I could probably put my rucksack in there. Probably could do that, couldn't I? I might do that. And then just open and close the little suitcase with me rather than like carrying it around, and then I'll just have like a shoulder bag which would be for passports and things. I think, where is it? I have got a bag on the go somewhere. Where did I put that? I don't know where I've put it. Oh, it'd be here somewhere. But I've got, got it. I've got that little bag which I'll either keep using for my passports and things, or I'll put my iPad in there, I don't know. I've got a slightly bigger bag as well. I could put some bits and pieces in, but yeah, I think that's those bags, I think, sorted with like hand luggage things now. So I feel a bit more happier that that's packed. I think I might put together now a little bag with just some toiletry bits for the actual flight. So I need to go and find a see-through bag for that. Oh my gosh, I just ran down 3 flights of stairs for the Amazon man. I just thought I would show you what's just arrived. Oh my gosh, hold on a sec. Let me put you down. Oh, there we go. Nope. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Okay, so I ordered some compression socks because I got a feeling that I might have, I don't know, packed mine. I need something to open this. Hold on. Okay, improvisation. Use a declaw bottle. Yeah, I ordered some compression socks which had to measure my calf. Oh my god, they feel a bit cheap. but hopefully they're all right. So I just got some plain black ones, but this time I've got ones without the toes. I thought if I wore the jogging bottoms, then obviously I can easily have these on underneath, and with my toes sticking out, I can obviously still go to the toilet and things with my flip-flops on. So hoping that these work. I do get like, oh my god, severely swollen feet, legs, ankles. It's not great. But yeah, I've got compression socks. I try these. I think the ones that I normally wear are like full-on socks, so I'm hoping that these are going to be okay. And like I said, I have measured calf and my ankle, so I've got ones that are probably going to fit. So they definitely need to go in my hand luggage case. Had my nails done today and my toes, so they're all done. Got a fresh set of nails for holiday. I don't know about you, but it always puts me in like a holiday mood. So yeah, I've got all my nails done. I need to find my beads, but I don't know where they be. Louie, have you come say hello? Do you really think that they want to see? Yeah, I love you too. Nobody can see now, can they? Now everyone can see you. Yeah, don't bite. He has this thing, showing love. He like gives you a little nibble. Yeah, Mummy doesn't want a nibble though, does she? You handsome boy. Yeah, I know, we are going somewhere. Yeah, so I need to find my beats because I can't wear inner ear pod things because of my piercings. They're bound to be here somewhere. So I need to go on a hunt for those now, and I also need to put together a little kind of like sew-in kit thing. Just I think I'm going to take like one, maybe 2 needles in case I lose one or drop one, a selection of my embroidery thread, and a couple of t-shirts to decorate. So let's do that, and then I'll come back. Okay, I've just googled whether you can take scissors on the aircraft, because I suddenly thought, oh my gosh, I'm actually going to have scissors. I'm going to need to cut thread. So I've googled and it says you can, but then when I googled can you take scissors on a TUI flight, it says no. So what I think I'm going to have to do is maybe go to, I don't know, maybe Boots in the airport, somewhere like that, and hope that they've got like, I don't know, some child safety scissors or something. So when I've purchased them the other side, hopefully I can take those because they'd have a rounded end. God, get your words out, Lisa. These are the ones I was going to take, because if you Google it says you can take scissors under 4 inches from the pivot line, which these are. Also, so I can't take that, which is like a, pick. So I am still going to carry some sewing stuff, and hopefully I can get some blunt edge scissors. I'm not having much luck, so I've just been on TUI's about, I just asked the question, flying with TUI, can I take sewing needles? So the one thing I googled was you can under 4 inches, and it also said scissors, but then it sounded contradictory because it's saying putting it in your hold luggage. So I don't think I'm going to be able to take any of it, to be honest with you, and I don't want to risk it. Obviously it is sharp object, and if it's their rules, it's their rules. So I'm going to abort. I'm not actually going to take any sewing stuff at all, sadly, which is a shame because I was really hoping that it would just divert my brain, really, especially from having the restless legs. But I do have meds for those. But the last time we flew and I took diazepam, it it was a nightmare because it didn't really work, and then I had to take it again, and then I just felt really like not with it at all. So I was hoping that taking some sewing stuff might kind of divert my brain, but we've got loads and loads of arty things in at work and Christmassy things. So I think what I need to just do, I've just literally just had a brainwave, I think I'm going to get something else arty, something that I can actually take with me, whether that's like a mini colouring book or whatever. I think I'm going to try and take something arty with me. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I am sad I can't do sewing because I really do love sewing, but I don't want to break any rules. So, and I do know that 9 times out of 10 when you board a flight or you check your luggage in, they say, do you have any sharp objects in your hand luggage? So I just don't want to risk it. So I think I'll go into work on Monday and I'll have a look at something suitable that I can actually take on the flight that's maybe going to take my mind off things. I just also remembered I've got these fabric pens that I got from work, reduced. So I could actually take these and freehand something onto some t-shirts or a t-shirt. So that could be an option as well. Is this blurred? Do you know what? My eyesight's so bad. I'm looking through the viewfinder. I can't even tell whether this is blurred for you or just blurred for me. That's how bad my eyesight is. Anyway, yeah, I might see what there is at work. If not, this could also be a backup plan for doing something decorative on a t-shirt. In here, I've just packed some of our documents, and I've also popped passports in a separate little pouch, so it's easy to just take in and out, and it's separate from all the other documentation, and I'll just keep that in my rucksack. I've just found my pocket 3 things. So I've got my microphone and I've also got my pocket 3, so I've got those. Still haven't found my Beats headphones, but I'm sure they will turn up. I don't know, they may even be in my car, who knows. Oh god, Louis is playing with this, I don't know if you can see it. No, it's a little dangly thing off my phone that he enjoys playing with. Don't you, mate? Yeah, no, you'll end up skagging me. Okay? Oh yeah, bite me. No, it's not playtime. So I think I'm going to get some of this stuff in, more stuff in the bag now. Get all the documents in, my flight socks, and my travel pillow. Yeah, start getting it in some bags. One I've got pocket 3 things. I've also got the vacuum thing for the rucksack. I've got a little bag to take with me, and then I've got the flight pillow. So I don't think I'm going to put much more in here, to be honest with you. I think this is kind of done now. I think I need to sort out a few more toiletries. I'll keep that out, that's for weighing. And yeah, I think that is just about it. I've got snacks and everything in there. Toothbrush is now packed. There will obviously be my MacBook and iPad still to go in there, but that will literally be the morning when they're both fully charged. And then I might just keep all like my charging stuff in here in a bag, so it's all kept separate. But yeah, I feel quite happy. I feel like I've achieved quite a lot. I've also just quickly put in here a dress that I can easily put on when I get there. I just need to get some cycling shorts to go in there. Yeah, and that's it. I'm looking pretty crazy right now, but this is one thing ticked off the list, and that is to sort out my roots and get rid of the greys. So, yep, got my hair colour on, and I'm going to rinse it off in about 20 minutes, and then there'll be no more greys. Yeah, this desperately needed doing before holiday. Roots are all gone, just like that. Feel so much happier now I don't have any greys. So I think I've kind of done as much as I possibly can now. I've got tomorrow, but me and my daughter are going out for the day. Need to return a few things, so we're gonna get that done. Then I'm in work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll be off. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed seeing the bits that I packed. Obviously everyone else has got to put their stuff in their suitcase, and I probably have, you know, more last minute bits to go in, but that's the majority of everything that's been done. Yeah, just the countdown now. I'm just so excited. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, and I really hope you are looking forward to the Florida vlogs again. I enjoy making them so much. So yeah, if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit the sub button. That way you're not going to miss any of those Florida vlogs. Cannot wait to be in that sunshine. It's around 30 degrees at the moment, so yeah, cannot wait. But yeah, until next time, take care, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye.